Victory. Own Wonderland. Let your fist do the talking. Go for broke. Fight!
I actually think this matchup was really hard for Nova too. Especially with a beam behind Joe. Yeah, it's Reid versus Nah, I'm gonna play my real shit. We don't have too much time to fuck around. I want to play him one set with Reid and one set with Joe. That was a good delay to get the play. I think personally Trish gets bodied by Joe. Her ground movement isn't the best, and her durability is non-existent pretty much. So she kind of has to like jump into the boomerang to call assist to get in. But it's not as hard as it sounds, cause yeah, you got two beams and shit. The Dorm is always a pretty hard catch to play. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Nah, I think if you're playing Joe, son, I think Joe's strength is crazy, yo. Like, when you really think about it, it's how stupid it is, how much durability is on the screen. Because it's like this, but it's an even easier version of this one. But I think Joe, like, if you're not playing, you need a beam just to make it even easier on yourself. He's alright with missiles, but if your opponent has a beam, then it becomes troublesome because they can jump in front of your boomerangs and then call beam. Which is how I used to beat at all the Joe missiles played. Even though it was only like 1.5 points. Somebody said, I wonder how come Flux couldn't block Steve Spencer incoming ever. Well, the funny thing, I was just talking about that with Steve today. Oh, that was almost it. Oh, get over here. Yeah, the slow combos, yo. My brother, like early on, he used to play Joe Hulk or something else. I think Joe Hulk Doom. Yo, the Hulk slow combos are fucking silly as hell, yo. Oh, I should just super. Yeah, you good. Oh, we can make him move too. It's one of the few I think it's like, yeah, I was about to say. It's one of the few matches where the wave dash shit is actually useful. It's hard as shit and you might die for this at once. But it's useful. Oh, that was scary. Man.
Player 1 wins. Go for broke.
Joe Modok's strength is really, really strong, yo. It's a lot of durability too, same shit. Only thing is, a lot of the really, really good characters can crouch under Modok's beam, but like, it doesn't matter honestly. And Modok is not as like he actually has some more options than most on incoming, but if he lands on the ground and has to block, he's one of the hardest characters to block with because you can't really up back like all the time, and he's big as shit. He's got fuzzies and shit on him. But yeah, Modok's range is silly as hell. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I was like. I think Raccoon Strange is another untapped shell. I honestly believe almost any character can go in front of that. The problem is that I to this day, I played every Strange also. Same shit like I'll always say, but I think Strange is a terrible character. Yeah, I think Magneto-kun is good too. I actually tried learning it, but then Moon started playing it, so I never played it. That makes no sense, but yeah. That's exactly what happened. But he's alive, right? 950. Such a little ass nigga. Him and Morgan. Why do they have 950, yo? And why is like I consider him a keep away, but you can't even call Morgan a keep away character because he floods the entire screen. That's not keep away. That's just flooding the screen. I don't know what else to call that. But like Joe is trying to get his space to get shit started, and then he's also good close up. She just floods the screen, and she's one of the best characters close up. So it's just like, and both of them have 950 for whatever. Dorm? What the hell? That's terrible, yo. Both of them. The problem with both of those characters is while they have good DXCs and strong, like, I don't even know what strong shit they got. They both have terrible assists. Both of them motherfuckers, yo. That's honestly where they messed up in the game when they nerfed, when they gave hit stun deterioration to assist. They kind of like made the team limited as hell. So like, that's honestly why. Strange can't protect. Strange can't protect nothing, yo. Strange can't protect himself. I don't know. I would always think Strange sucks. I don't care. I hate that character. I hate how wacky he is. Wow. See, that's another problem. I don't even know.
Player 2 wins. Blue blazes. I'm awesome. Go for broke. Fight.
Nah, I'm glad he's that bad, yo. Cause I think Doom should be that bad. I'm glad. I don't think Sentinel's that bad. Yo, what is? Yo, I was about to say you blocked that, and then he fucking. No, I actually played Mini Boss's Point Strange team with my Reid team and beat him. I think the score was 10-1. Like the solid ground game and assist game just bodied that character, yo. It's just like luckily there's not that many like players who are good at the basic fundamentals of the game. They're good at using like really good characters. Like, that sounds like exactly what it sounds like. They're not actually good at the game. So I was like, yeah. Who's my least favorite character to fight? It's probably Spencer. I hate fighting that character because I never really know what's gonna go on. Or like, I can't, like, even if, it's just weird. It's an ugly character the way he swings. And it just scares me. I'm mad scared of that character, yeah. How you gonna say I stole a combo? Honestly, most of the combos you've seen Mini Boss's Doom do, Joker was doing that a while ago with Doom when he was trying to pick him up. But he just never really picked that team. How'd I body? I wouldn't say I bodied full schedule. It was good matches. I think I only OC beat him like once. It was 3-0, but that doesn't really mean body. It was good sets. I mean, it was good matches, all three of them. Yeah. Oh, 3-0. 3-2 with 2 anchor Virgil comebacks. Good game, yo. Like yeah. Oh man. I think Dante's severely underrated, but I think he's overrated at the same time. That makes no sense. People don't know why he's good, but people don't really know why he's bad either. That's what I kind of mean by that. The problem with Dante, honestly, is that he forces you to pick the correct choice too often compared to most characters who have like a one button option select that's their answers for most things, like a Wolverine dive kick and stuff like that. No, the funny thing is I actually love fighting Spencer when I have Ryu, but when I have Magneto, the way I get hit by him is I just never feel like. I just never know what's going on. And the thing about me is, like, if you ever play me, you'll hear me say, like, oh, and stuff like, oh, that's what happened. Like, I try to understand why I'm getting hit, or why stuff's happening in the game. And I just, with that nigga, like, it's weird, because I think it's because Steve played like me and, like, Bum a lot. So his Spencer is more calculated, but that's why his Spencer would do better against, like, a Justin Wong, or, like a real player than it would against the Kane Blue River, because we kind of like, I wouldn't say we beat it out of him, but like yeah, like the weird habits and stuff don't really, like, he just doesn't have the weird Spencer habits. That's actually a perfect example. Just to the King. Oh shit. Yo, what's good, Jimmy? No, Dougie, that's what Spencer's really good at, is at sticking out those gigantic buttons to prevent people from moving how they want to move. I was just about to say you shouldn't go for him. That's a problem a lot of uppercomers have too, is their choices and when to kill and shit, and when to keep it simple. It's weird. Especially in tournament, man. Look at what you get. Look at that. You get almost a complete guess, yo. So why not use your resource? Some people like they put too much weight on a certain resource, and then they put like no weight on the other one. It's mad weird to explain, but like they just have no clue on when to use stuff. Like this planet is mine. No, I have to pray on speed tackle. It's the same exact thing. Now you can you know it doesn't pierce, right? The fireballs. You can jump towards them with assist, and their assist will go through and make him block for a second, and eventually you corner him. And like you just have to read when he wants to do red hot kick. That's the only answer to that, honestly. It's really hard to punish unless you know like exactly. Like you have to, in this specific matchup, since you both have Doom Beam, you have to wait for his beam, honestly. Call it like that, and then. But the thing is, Joe's really good at switching it up so he can go in if he wants to. It's not on Morgan's level, obviously, but it's still really good. You have to fight that nigga with assist because you don't have no front durability unless you have that. Yeah, that's fun. And it's frustrating, but it's a fucking matchup, yo. That nigga turns every other character to geek, yo. Oh, you're gonna actually hit. Oh, nice. Delay. What the hell? Oh, nice one. I don't really swag out with Doom, son. I just my neutral game is really good with Doom because I don't know. That's what I work on when I play him. But since like I didn't start with the character, I never really got bored with his combos like Marlon did. So I never went ham with no fucking swag combos and shit. I just do optimize shit always. I do got some swag here and there, but like all of it's really optimized. I make sure. Who don't I like in the Marvel community? There's nobody like on some personal shit I don't like, honestly. There's a ton of players I don't like fighting against. I don't like playing against Master CJ because the nigga scares me. Even though I win every time I play him, like I still get scared sometimes. That's 5. I'm gonna go up and play. I'll pick Ryu first. We have it here if y'all wanna. We could